Western Australia is known for its pristine beaches and endless sunshine, but it has another, less desirable claim to fame as the only Australian state where greenhouse gas emissions are higher now than they were 16 years ago.
Kind of the laggard state in the recalcitrant country, and that really needs to change.
The only Greens MP in state parliament today introduced a bill to legislate a 50% reduction on WA's 2005 emissions levels by 2030. He also wants to boost the state's renewable energy production to 90% by the same deadline.
WA is so well placed. We've got actually the best sun and wind resources in the world. We've got plentiful land and we've got smart people who are capable of doing these jobs.
Australia's approach to climate action is under global scrutiny ahead of this month's COP26 climate summit in Glasgow. While the federal coalition is still negotiating a climate policy to take to the summit, state governments have been busy setting their own goals. South Australia, Victoria and the ACT have legislated targets, while Tasmania this week announced an ambitious goal to legislate net zero emissions from 2030. Other states, including WA, have also committed to reductions. While the state government is not against mandated targets, it won't support this bill.
These targets will need to change over time, and every time we need to change the target, we'd have to go back to the Parliament to change those targets. So there are mechanisms in place that we're examining that have more flexibility but that are enforceable.
Achieving those targets will require support from the state's mining industry.
What we are certainly seeing is the increased interest, conversation and engagement, and the need for tangible action to be able to achieve our ambitions, not just to be known as a mining jurisdiction, but to be known as the world's #1 net zero emissions mining jurisdiction.
No more coal, gas or oil! Keep your carbon in the soil!
The pressure to act is also coming from the next generation, with hundreds of students walking out of classrooms earlier this year and more protests to come. Lucy Martin, ABC News.